So I wanted to go and take a look at one more time the differences between an iPad and a Samsung Galaxy Tab that you may be getting in 2024. Now the thing I will definitely tell you between both these types of devices is that they're very, very good, and you can mix and match a lot of different iPads and Samsung tablets to see which one you like the most. I will tell you, there's not really going to be one consensus that's like the best one here. There are things the iPad can do that the Samsung Galaxy tablet can do, and vice versa. There's a lot of things in between these that are just kind of all over the place here and there. Now, the big thing I would definitely tell you, in my personal opinion, is that if you're going to go through and pick up a particular device, almost every single time you're probably going to basically be able to go through and pick up and mix and match whatever type of tablet that you want. Now, from what I've seen, from what I've done throughout the last couple of years, iPads do have some advantages. One of the biggest advantages, I would say, with something like the Samsung Galaxy tablet is basically the capability of having an OLED display on your particular tablets and basically having the expandable storage. A lot of Samsung Galaxy tablets have expandable storage, which is really, really cool. It basically allows you to plug in a micro SD card slot inside of your particular tablet, and I would say that is a really nice thing to basically have inside of that tab. And if you're going in the used market, you can go and buy a used Samsung Galaxy tablet, maybe even from the same year as an iPad, and basically get it for a cheaper price as well. So those are some really big advantages, I would say, for something like the Samsung Galaxy tablet: the expandable storage, the price tag, and the fact that you can go through and just get it for a much cheaper price eventually in the used market. Now, I would say on the iPad side, there are also some advantages on here too. One of the biggest things I would say with something like the iPad, let's say an iPad Pro or iPad 10, whatever one you're going to buy, you do have a very high range of prices that you can go through and buy an iPad in the used market. And this is something that's actually very nice because you can basically just go through and buy an iPad for $349 or buy an iPad for like over $1,000, and you have a range in between. I would say there's a couple of different Samsung Galaxy tabs you can buy. They're very similar, but with the iPads, you can start at the cheapest and still get a really, really good tablet. But with the Samsung Galaxy tabs, if you start at like the FE lineup, it's not necessarily going to be as good of a process. Like, I wouldn't say it's like as comparable to like the cheapest iPad that they make. So that's just kind of what's going to end up happening. There's definitely lots of overlap, but I would say the cheapest iPads almost are always better than the cheapest, Samsung Galaxy tabs. But if you're going to go up a notch, when you start getting up to like Ultra and Pro iPads and tablets, that's kind of when things start changing up a little bit more. I'll also say one other thing: some Samsung Galaxy tablets actually give you a lot more accessories than iPads. So iPads, you usually get like the charging, block and the charging cable. With the Galaxy tabs, you actually do get, sometimes styluses built in inside of your particular tablets, and sometimes you also get other things like cases that they reimburse you on if you get a gift card or whatever. So that stuff actually happens quite frequently if you're buying a brand new Samsung Galaxy tablet. And most of the time, even if you're buying used ones, those ones usually do come with accessories too, because people just keep them and then just like resell them when they, eventually resell it in the future. So I think that's a really nice thing going on for that particular tablet as well. So that kind of comes down to the price tag side as well. When it comes down to the cameras between both, it really just depends. A lot of iPads have single cameras or dual camera setups nowadays, and most most tablets from Samsung also have like a single or dual camera setup. I wouldn't really use my camera on either one of these tablets for the most part, but I would say from the Max, if you're looking at the Ultras, and the Pros, I would probably say that the Ultra tablet, the Samsung Galaxy tablet, is probably going to be giving you an overall better camera than something like the iPad camera. It's not a big deal. It's not like a life-changing thing or anything like that. But once again, that's just one of those things to kind of keep in mind here when you're going through and getting these types of tablets at the end of the day. So battery life also is going to be a very flip-floppy thing. It just really just depends on what type of tablet you end up buying. But I'll probably tell you, when it comes down to both of these, I don't know if there's a tablet that I'd look at it as like the best significant one each and every way. I think there are definitely advantages of something like a Samsung Galaxy tablet over the iPads, and same thing with the iPads over the tablets. I would say, if you want to go ahead and buy a Samsung Galaxy tab in the used market, see how well it performs, and kind of go from there. But with an iPad, you can also buy an iPad from like many, many years ago and have it still be supported with software. With the Samsung Galaxy tabs, you kind of have to stay within like the first 3 years of a tablet being released in order for it to still continue to get software updates. So that's kind of how I see both these tablets holding up and comparing in 2024. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.